Prince of Wales represented King Charles at Britannia Royal Naval College on Thursday, where Elizabeth fell in love with Philip in July 1939. Prince William is on parade. The Prince of Wales was back at the Royal Navy Training College in Dartmouth, Devon early on Thursday to see the latest cadets graduate or pass out ahead of their military service. William, 41, represented his father, King Charles, at the ceremony at the Britannia Royal Naval College, BRNC, which saw him take the royal salute as more than 100 Royal Navy cadets and international colleagues graduated. Dressed in the full ceremonial uniform of Royal Navy greatcoat, complete with cap and sword, Prince William later met cadets, instructors and various department heads before he changed into the Royal Navy No. 1B uniform of full-size medals, Garter Star and decorative gold cord known as aiguillettes. "It is a great honor for me, as Commodore-in-Chief Submarines, to be with you here in BRNC, representing His Majesty the King at Lord High Admiral's Divisions," Prince William said in his speech. "To put your minds at ease, I know all too well how cold it gets when standing still on an exposed parade ground, so my promise to you is that I shall keep this short, allowing you to get through those grand doors and on to your hard-earned celebrations." Whilst my own passing out parade was at Sandhurst, Britannia Royal Naval College still holds a very special place in my heart. It is well known that my grandmother and grandfather met here, while my great-grandfather King George VI was conducting these very duties. He added about the moment a 13-year-old Princess Elizabeth and Prince Philip, then 18, met at the college alongside King George, the Queen Mother and Princess Margaret. Elizabeth later said it was the moment she fell in love with Philip, and the pair began exchanging letters afterward. The late Queen also reportedly never had eyes for anyone else. In a more somber moment, Prince William also reflected on the duties the naval officers will now have to conduct on behalf of the UK and NATO. "I fully appreciate that standing here in these beautiful and peaceful surroundings, the risks of leadership on the front line might seem a world away, but you will shortly be marching through these doors behind me because you are trained and ready to take the next step on your journeys as naval officers," William said. To the families and friends gathered here and watching online, thank you for your support and understanding to get these brilliant men and women this far, and even more so for the empathy, compromise, and dedication that will be required to give these young officers every chance of success in their careers. Finally, to you, our newest naval officers, congratulations. I wish you every success as you embark on this incredible journey of duty and service to our nation. Thank you. This is the first time Prince William has worn the more formal Royal Navy uniform. The Royal was last seen in naval dress when he visited HMNB Clyde Naval Base in Foslane, Scotland, on October 28, 2010. Prince William himself undertook a naval training course at the Britannia Royal Naval College in 2008, as part of his all-round military education that saw him also do stints with the British Army and Royal Air Force. His time at Dartmouth followed a family tradition, his father Charles and his late grandfather. After taking the royal salute and making his speech, Prince William inspected the front rank of the Guard and the Royal Marines Band of Plymouth, as well as the ranks of St. Vincent, Howe, and St. George divisions. The new graduates included international officer cadets from Oman, Kuwait, Bangladesh, and Trinidad and Tobago. They have all been through 29 weeks of intensive training, which has included being tested in the classroom, on the soggy fields of nearby Dartmoor, the waters of the neighboring River Dart, and at sea on board an operational warship. They are all now junior naval officers. The parade is likely to be one of Prince William's last public events of the year as he and his family prepare for the Christmas holidays, where they're expected to be in Sandringham, Norfolk for festivities with the rest of the royal family. Earlier this week, the prince made a surprise visit to a homelessness charity, The Passage, which he supports. "A pleasure to join volunteers serving Christmas lunch at Passage Charity yesterday," his Instagram caption began. The Passage's Resource Center supports an average of 100 individuals a day, whilst their new project, No Night Out, is reframing homelessness as a public health issue, helping people into emergency hotel accommodation. "Together we can end homelessness," William said.